Hey guys, I wanted to shoot a quick video. I'm upstairs at the Woofer for lunch, but just want to give you a quick feedback about the light program that Justin did. I kind of want to do this in staff meeting, but I didn't get it done in time. So I thought Justin did a really good job for lots of reasons, and I think a lot of the challenges that you face, Justin, are what we often face during programming. So I just wanted to do a little kind of like facilitator guide school type feedback. So I thought the grouping was really good in terms of the where you did it and how you did the actual program and the circle of people and all that kind of stuff. I wasn't sure if there was a co-leader or not, but there might have been. I just didn't know about it. So I think you did a good job with the flashlight, focusing on the people, asking them questions, kind of getting them to think about things. I think the main thing I wanted to talk about was during the debrief. You might have felt this, but a lot of the answers were pretty Sunday school type answers, even to the point where someone afterwards said that was a good lesson. So a lot of times when our programming feels like a Bible study or like they just had a Sunday school type answers, it can be hard. So I just want to talk about how to go deeper a little bit. I thought all the questions were really good. I think there was about 6 or so questions, and there was a good interaction. But your last question was, what could you do to step into the light? And I think when you say, this is my last question, and it's kind of a harder, more penetrating question, people know they can stall because they're about done. So a lot of times if you don't go deeper midway, you never get there, because at the end they know they can stall and they're going to be done. They don't have to expose anything about their life. A couple principles are when you're guiding in general, if you can portray some sense of confidence that you can keep them safe, they'll try things they wouldn't necessarily try. And when you are facilitating, if you also can portray a sense of like, I can do this, I can keep you safe emotionally, you can go to new places with me, and I'll take care of your heart, and I can steward that well. And so I think just a sense of like portraying confidence, like I know what I'm doing, I've done this before, I can challenge people to go deeper and they can feel safe with me. So sometimes that's, age makes that easier to do, but I've seen young people do it. So you can just give them a sense that, hey, I'm gonna maybe ask you a few challenging questions, and I want you to be brave, and I wanna take care of our group in the context of that. So portraying confidence is one thing. Another thing is, I think that the questions were pretty much like answered back to you, not to each other, and they didn't really get too much below the surface. And so some other questions midway could have been things like, when have you felt alone in the light or exposed? Like, tell me a time or a place or a group or a circumstance that would make them talk just about, not just like Jesus is the answer for this question, but give them some connection to what really happened. What are the elements that might have contributed to you feeling that way in that moment? What might you do to help this group experience kind of community light instead of only light on yourself? What might this group do to be doing already to feel unsafe or unwelcome? How might you personally be hiding in the light? In other words, these are all questions about, tell me more about you and when you felt this way, like I just portrayed in that activity. So I think sooner than later, going after them in terms of telling me a personal story or situation, or what are the elements that you've experienced in groups that felt one way or the other, would help them go belly up a little sooner. And then just tell me more about that. I think there was a couple different times when you could have gone, tell me more about that, or how did that experience feel for you? And if you go there sooner, then you can kind of stay there. So just encourage you to maybe, if you get a little moment, to go off script and go after what someone shared. So another thing is that the group is pretty Christian and pretty well known. So I might have felt more free to kind of go for it than another group that was mixed or brand new people or something like that. So I know it's pretty early in the semester still, but anyway, so just thinking about how you could drill down with some more personal questions to get them talking about themselves and not just about the truth that you're trying to teach them, and get them out of lesson mode. So all in all, Justin, you did great. I think what you experienced with the kind of the Sunday school answers is super common, and which led me to want to kind of take a minute and debrief that. So good job, and over now. Lunchtime is over. Back to Wolfer class. See you. Bye.